My name is Dallas Fletcher. I'm a fully certified pregnancy and postpartum exercise specialist. Today, I'm going to take you through 3 Pilates-based moves that you can do through any trimester of pregnancy at any level of fitness, and all you need is a mat, so no equipment needed. So let's get into it. The first move we're going to do is the pelvic tilt. The second move is called bird dog, and the third one is clams. We're going to go for about 5 to 8 reps on each side. So let's go roll over. So your hands are directly underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Find a nice neutral spine. So by neutral spine, we mean there's no tucking and sucking. Shoulders are soft and there's a gap between your chin and chest, so you're looking towards the top edge of your mat, not down at your belly. So we're going to take a deep breath in, and as we exhale, tilt pubic bone to belly button and draw that lower belly in. Now, as you draw the lower belly in, you don't need to clench, tuck and suck. It's a very gentle movement. Inhale, soften and let the belly go. So that let go is just as important as the activation. Tilt under, exhale. So that long breath out is what is lifting your pelvic floor naturally without a big clench. Inhale, soften and let it go. So I want you to try and visualize an elephant picking up a peanut or a blueberry as you do this. So we're going to pick up the peanut without squashing it or the blueberry. Or we might think about a coffee plunger coming off the bottom of a pot, not all the way up to the top. Our pelvic floor is just like any other muscle in our body. We don't need to clench it, just naturally work it in both directions. So let's tilt under, exhale. Inhale, soften and let go. And again, visualize the elephant picking up the peanut as you do this to bring some activation internally. Tilt under, exhale. Gently draw up internally without clenching. Soften and let it go. Let's go for 3 more in your own time. Tilt under. So this is a great move you can do during pregnancy, any trimester, as I said, and also postpartum in the first 6 weeks after you have your baby. It's a great way to reactivate your deep core and pelvic floor. Let's do 1 more. Tilt under, exhale. Inhale, soften and let it go. Just circle the hips around. Now don't panic if you can't feel anything really activating down there as you do that move. You do have a baby in the way, but trust me, if you're exhaling as you gently tilt, your pelvic floor is actually working and naturally working to its optimal ability. We're then going to take one leg out the back and the opposite arm forward. Now once again, this leg doesn't have to be high, okay? You can keep the toe on the ground if you need balance. We're going to lengthen, we're going to take a deep breath in, and then we're going to exhale, bring the knee in, and again, not clenching or crunching down. Keeping that length through the spine and reaching long. That core is going to activate by your breath. So exhale as we come in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come in. Inhale, lengthen. Now if you're feeling a little bit unbalanced, just do the arm only. Keep the toe on the ground. Awesome. Let's do our last 4. Exhale, come in. Inhale, lengthen. This is challenging while you're pregnant. Take your time. Beautiful. Last 2. Think about length, not height. And our last 1. Exhale, come in. Now you might want to go back and do a few pelvic tilts in between before we change sides. Otherwise, just circle those hips around for a little bit of release. And we're going to switch to the other side. So opposite arm, opposite leg. And once again, it's about length, not height. Exhale, bring the knee in. Inhale, find the length. So as you can see, my hips aren't moving as I do this. I'm trying to find stability through my hips, which is also going to help prevent hip pain and lower back pain. And avoiding that crunch as the knee and the elbow comes in. Really activating my leg as it lengthens out. Awesome. Let's do 4 more. Exhale, remember to activate the deep core. Inhale as you reach long. And taking your time. You don't need to go fast. We want that time under tension. Last two. Well done. Last one. Exhale. Well done. Circle back around. Now we're going to move on to our side for our clam. So always rolling down by your side while you're pregnant. That's going to help again protect your core. So coming down either onto one elbow, supporting yourself with your hand. You can even lengthen out. And making sure your hips are stacked on top of each other, your knees are stacked and your feet are quite well behind you. Again, we don't want these knees really close in front because that means we can't activate through this deeper and lower core, which is an area we want to focus on during pregnancy. So making sure the hips stack. You might have seen this clam move done before, but a lot of people do it and really rock the hips while they're doing it. Now, that really isn't going to help us, particularly during pregnancy and postpartum. We want to stabilize through these hips. There's a lot of fine ligaments around there with the relaxant in your system. So stacking the hips, making sure they don't rock around, simply lifting the knees, and once again, exhaling as we rise. Squeeze the toes together. Beautiful. Excellent. We've got 4 more. And again, going nice and slow. Last 2. Well done. And if you're exhaling as you rise, you're going to get that activation through the deeper core. Awesome. Let's slowly make our way up and switch sides. Or if it's easier for you, you might like to roll over and face the other side. And once again, coming down is really important. Either that elbow directly underneath the shoulder or supporting the head and neck. No tension through the upper body. Stacking the hips. Now you might find one side is very different to the other. Just take your time to get into that correct alignment. Making sure the pelvis doesn't roll around. Exhale, up we come, squeezing the toes together. Excellent. Again, keeping that gap between your chin and chest. Breathing deep. 3 more. Big exhale as you come up. Awesome. So that noisy breath is really important as well. Again, because your diaphragm is connected to your core. So that's your 3 moves you can do during pregnancy. We've done 8 reps. You might want to go back and do that another 2 or 3 times. And you can do this workout as many times as you like. Just tap into the energy levels you have. You might want to do it every day, every second day, or I do recommend at least twice a week to get the most benefits.